Guys, so euro USD kept pushing up higher as expected, and dollar has been pushing lower. So quickly, let's see what's going on. So as you can see, first of all, what can we see here, guys? We can see this is an uptrend, right? Euro USD is an uptrending market. Now we came in. Now here we had, okay, first we came here, we had this push down, right? This was our break of structure, swing low, swing high. We had this retracement into discount levels. If we pull out our Fibonacci retracement, so you can see into discount levels, and then we started pushing up from there. And now so we have this high. Now we made this first high, second high, that caused this push down, and then our third high, right, gave us that sell. And so from there we know, right, so we have lots of people going short from here and this area in the market. And guys, one thing we can see is like this is a crawler move, right? It was just moving slowly and slowly, but at the end of the day, demand kept holding up, right? The order flow kept holding up, right? The order flow kept holding up and kept pushing up the market. It kept pushing up the market. So all we just have to do is just, okay, follow the order flow. What is this telling me? It's a crawler move, but slowly but surely we are just moving there. And you don't want to fight order flow, guys. You don't want to fight order flow. So now we broke this high. I am anticipating that we at least we take out this high, and then let's see what happens from there, right? So let's see what happens from there. Let's clear out this. Sorry guys. This is a new chart layout. I hope you guys like it. So, and then we broke this high. We're just targeting, let's say, now I have my quarterly open drawn out, guys. So let's see how we react to that area over there, the 1.79 area. So let's wait and see how we react to that zone. And perhaps we want to even take out this and keep on going higher and higher, or we take this out and then we start to retrace. Who knows? So let's see what happens once we get there. But the thing is, I'm still bearish on the dollar for now, at least to take out. The thing with the dollar is, right, so you can see, right, so we had this place marked out as our area of demand, right? We had this place marked out as our area of demand, but once we came into it, we had this first push down. Bull stepped in, couldn't push it higher. Lower high, lower high, lower high, and then we kept making lower lows, lower lows. So at the end of the day, like, people will stop defending this, right? So it's just not defendable at the end. Like you're just attacking, and then the world is crumbling and crumbling and crumbling. It just caves in, it gives in. So basically, so that's what I'm just anticipating. Probably will come even here to this low or around here. Let's see what happens with the dollar. But as per usual, I still expect some bounce from the dollar, maybe not now. So let's see what happens on that dollar, because we're in this sort of channel here, right? And then this is the third touch, right? So let's see what sort of happens on the dollar over time. So we'll just watch it and see if after taking out this low, let's see what it wants to do. But presently, guys, I don't want to be buying the dollar. So probably after the rate cut, and then who knows. Okay, so and with GBP USD, right? With GBP USD was even one of the sweetest of them all, if you guys remember. So we had it like this, and then we had, right? Good. So we had this first touch of trend line, second and third, and then we had this breakdown, perfect retest, this imbalance here, and then it pushed down to take out this low, right? And then we came back up, grab this liquidity, gave us a move down, right? And then now we're just coming back into it. So for now, it's not really clear, but I would say perhaps it wants to take out this area here, because we've pushed down, and then we've come back. We still couldn't push it as far as we did. So I would just perhaps say, okay, we want to take out this liquidity, go for this strong area here, which also took out this liquidity. So I will just mark out this extreme high over here. We could just refine it to the last candle. Let's see, because we have liquidity just resting underneath it. So let's see what it wants to do when it gets there. With NZD USD, right? So it still is much nicer. So you can see, okay, so we pushed up, and then now we were trading in a range. Now we came to the bottom of the range, we took out the lows, and now we're just moving upward. So from here, like as I've said previously, all I'm just looking for is opportunity to buy it. So first of all, I would wait to see, okay, we've taken out this liquidity right here, and then we have this strong supply zone here. We have the strong supply zone here, because this also took out liquidity, but it could just be internal. So because the thing with NZD USD is we didn't connect previously with the areas above, right? So if you look at here, right, let's mark this, let's press out, right? So you can see we have like this descending trend line, right? So you can see we have this descending trend line here, which was taken out. So you know, okay, we have first, second, third, and then people want to sell from there. Now they'll put their stop losses above this area or above this area. So I would wait for this place to get taken out. Once the 0.6 area gets taken out, then we see the reaction from there. Perhaps we get a retest, and then we can push up from there. So let's see what happens. If we go to the 4-hour, what are we exactly? It's clearer on the 4-hour than in the daily. This is what I was saying. So you can see, right? So we didn't make that connection with this supply zone, which is strong also, which took out this liquidity. So for me, I would want to say, okay, perhaps we just keep on going upward, taking out this low, using this area as liquidity, and then we can sell from here into this low. Perhaps, who knows what happens. So but let's see what happens from there. Maybe we get a change of character, and then we sell it from there and back into the lows. So that's my target for NZD USD. So I just expect it to keep on going upward and upward, because I'm still expecting downward movement on the dollar. Okay, so if we come to gold, with gold, I mean, there's not much to say on this. The first thing is, you can see, okay, so we took out liquidity, right? So this was last week, and it's an uptrend, as I mean, even the blind can see, right? So we're just making higher highs, and you don't want to just enter at any random place and just hope it takes you to a higher high, right? So what we want first of all is, okay, we have these areas, right? So these areas that we're leaving behind, right? Let's go to the 2-hour, because it's gold. This area that we're leaving behind, right? So this, okay, so nice at this area also. So something like this. So once, okay, perhaps we get a retracement, take out this low, and then we can enter on the next impulsive wave. But like this, for us to just enter is a bit too risky for my liking. I mean, if it's to your appetite, hey, do what you like. But for me, I'm just not yet ready to commit my capital to that. So perhaps we can get some nice retracement, and then we can find an entry. with AUD USD, right? As you can see, so we're just making higher. Here's our area of demand, our daily area of demand, right? So we're just making higher, we're just trickling higher and higher and higher, especially for you can see demand order phase just holding and holding. So like we just want to wait, see where it gets, but for now my target is, okay, let's see what happens when it gets to 0 point, because okay, now we've taken this liquidity to the left, right? We've taken out this area, so let's see what happens when it gets here. So if we see a change of character from here, then we can, okay, assume that it wants to sell back into this area at least first. So, or we can target this equal low here. So this equal low that is left behind here. So let's see how it reacts when it gets to this top. Okay, so if we start to see a change of character from here, perhaps it grabs that liquidity, then something like this, guys. Perhaps we go up, grab this liquidity from there. Oh, I need to change the, and then we just retest this as our supply, and then we look for that sell from there. So let's see what happens, guys. So guys, this is a short video. That's all we have time for today. If you can hear from my voice, I'm not feeling too well this morning, and that's why it's coming out a bit late. So just bear with me. I didn't want to miss, I didn't want to skip it, so that's why I'm here. Have a wonderful day.